back here in Maine, there is a new effort to keep drivers focused on the road.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. WMTW News 8's Paul Merrill is live at 6 along the Turnpike in Cumberland to explain what you'll see while on the road.
Some stuff you'll see right away and some stuff you won't. State police say distracted driving is responsible for thousands of crashes, and just over the past 3 years they say 41 deaths. This stuff is preventable, and that's why they're cracking down. Most of us admit that at some time in our lives we've been guilty of distracted driving.
I did once, and a policeman followed me for 2 miles with his lights on before I noticed it.
And it's not just people focused on their phones. Troopers have seen people correcting papers, clipping their nails.
We even had an instance where a person was playing a guitar while they were driving.
We see people doing all kinds of things.
Maine State Police Lieutenant Brian Scott says anyone who thinks he's a good multitasker should think about having a half-hour-long phone conversation while watching a TV show.
Can you remember everything that you talked about on the phone for 30 minutes and that 30-minute episode? Or do you switch back and forth between what interests you at the moment or what happens to require the most attention at the moment? You simply cannot do two things at the same time.
State public safety and transportation officials are using federal grant money to tackle the problem of distracted driving in new ways. The state is paying $50,000 to have 16 commercial trucks display safety messages for 8 weeks.
These are short messages. We intentionally made them short. It's no different than reading any other sign on the highway. And again, these vehicles are often stationary at Targets and Hannafords and Shaws. So they're not always moving, but when they are moving, it's not a distraction.
Troopers will also watch drivers from intersections, overpasses, and even the passenger seats of commercial trucks.
Often commercial motor vehicles are involved in crashes directly due to the actions of passenger cars, cutting them off, following too close. Those are the things we want to avoid so everybody can get to where they're going.
Now in Maine, you can still talk on the phone and drive, but don't be surprised if at some point the legislature changes that and follows other states that require hands-free devices for phone conversations. The fine for texting and driving is more than $300, but today Governor LePage told us that he is in favor of proposing legislation that would broaden the penalty and could affect somebody's driving privileges if they're caught texting behind the wheel. In Cumberland, Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.